289, Matthew 10. This is Blue Letter Bible Apps, Bible in a Year. And when he called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal them of all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Now the name of the 12 apostles were these: first, Simon, who is called Peter; Andrew, his brother; James, son of Zebedee; and John, his brother; Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew the publican; James, the son of Alphaeus; and Lebanus, who was surnamed Thaddeus; Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. These 12 Yeshua sent forth to command them, saying, Go not in the way of the Gentiles, and to any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The house of Israel was scattered. 2 Kings 17 through 25, scattered by the Assyrian invasion, sent by Jehovah. So it was ordained from Jehovah as punishment to scatter them. 390 years they were to be scattered. After those 390 years, they did not return. Okay? So if you go back to Leviticus 26, you go 7 times that. Okay? So 7 times the 390, puts us in about pretty close to now. All right. The house of Israel. As ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out the devils. Freely you have received, freely give. Provide neither gold nor silver nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, either 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. And into whatever city ye town ye shall enter, inquire who is worthy, and there abide till ye go hence. And when ye come into a house, salute it. And if the house be unworthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it not be worthy, let your peace return to you. Whoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words when you depart out of that house or that city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily, I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. So if they do not hear if they do not hear what it is, the gospel of the kingdom, shake off the dust of your feet. It'll be more tolerable for that city than Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, he's talking about Judgment Day. He just got done saying that about Capernaum. Which to this day is ruins. All that's there is a church. And he says on the final day that Capernaum will be leveled. First Peter 4, verse 17. Put those two together. And behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Therefore, be as wise as servants and as harmless as doves. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils. They will scourge you in their synagogues. In the churches, they will scourge you. And ye be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. and the Gentiles. But they deliver you up. Take no thought of how ye shall speak, for it shall be given to you in that same hour what ye shall speak. What ye shall speak. And it'll be a testimony against them that deliver you. So when you're taken before the councils and before the judges, you're going to testify against them that bring you up. And brother shall deliver up brother to death, and the father to the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. For his name's sake. It's another one of these points where throughout the Bible this year, the thing that's been given to me, the thing that's jumping out off the page, is all the times that everything that they're doing is for his name's sake, for his name, in his name. Jehovah's name was changed in the King James Bible from the original text and the manuscripts. You can, if you go on side by side with Strong's Concordance, which is connected to the King James Bible, you will see Jehovah. Everywhere the big Lord is written. 6,749 times it was changed. It was left 7 times. Yah. Jehovah. And then when they introduced the J into the English language, it became Jehovah. Jehovah. His namesake. Man. What name are you supposed to be baptized under? But when they persecute you in the city, flee to another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel until the Son of Man come. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. As they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they be called of them of his household? Fear them not. Therefore, there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, that ye speak in light, that ye hear in the ear, that ye preach upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but them which kill the soul. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both body and both soul and the body in hell. Okay? So fear Jehovah. Don't fear man. Are there not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, are more valuable than sparrows. Whoever therefore shall confess me before men, I will confess before my Father which is in heaven. But whoever shall deny me before men, him I will also deny before the Father which is in heaven. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And the sword's coming. He's not lying. For I am to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against the mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his household. If you come bringing the gospel of repentance, which he tells us to deliver, is that received well? You know who doesn't receive it? People of the church don't receive it. They're the ones that strike out against you. He that loveth his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. He that loveth his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. He that taketh not his cross, his staros, and followeth after me is not worthy of me. Staros is staff. Stake. I believe it's in the Septuagint version. One of the versions is more like the staff of authority. He that findeth his life lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake will find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me, him that sent me. Who sent him? Deuteronomy 18, verse 15 through 19. My words he shall speak. God tells us he sent in his son to speak his words. What were his words? His words were the 10 Commandments. He that receiveth a prophet in his name, a prophet he shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man and a righteous man, named a righteous man, he will receive a righteous man's reward. Okay? So if you receive that prophet, okay, the prophets we just read the other day were until John. Okay? So we go out. The prophets have already sown. We reap what they've sown. Okay? And both shall rejoice. And to whoever shall give to drink to one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. The cup of cold water. He gives forth the living water that you will never be thirsty again. Remember the Samaritan woman at the well? Okay? He's talking about that living water. What came forth at Horeb? The living water. I just mentioned Deuteronomy 18, verse 15, where he comes and he says what his father's name was. Okay, now, take that right there. Deuteronomy 18:16, all thou desirest in Horeb, in the day of the assembly. I'm telling you, folks. Luke 1, verse 72 and 73, he comes to remind us of that holy covenant. That's that day of the assembly. The 10 Commandments. And verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. Who are all the little ones who were given the drink of water to? That's you and I. Loving God with all your heart is Deuteronomy 6, where he tells you to follow his commandments and teach your children. speak about them daily and constantly, and put them between the front lid of your eyes and on your hands. That means you're going to be thinking about it. That's going to be what you do, who you are, and what you do. All right, folks, that is that's it for Matthew 10. We'll pick up what they are on day 290 tomorrow. All right, I love you guys.